headquarters of common sense.
Talk Radio.
Big news yesterday from Nadine Dorries, the Culture Secretary, that the government is, before the next election, going to sell off Channel 4. It is this rather bizarre situation where it's publicly owned, but it's privately financed by advertising. But it's got some very specific remits about what it has to provide and the audience it needs to provide shows for. Is it an issue, Channel 4 being sold off? Why on earth does the government have to own Channel 4?
Well, the government is publicly owned, I think, is a different thing. It doesn't cost the taxpayer a penny. And look, you're right. I mean, why expend all this political and parliamentary time, which is going to take, this is going to be quite a difficult issue for the government to land, to sell off Channel 4 when no one's asking for it. Channel 4 don't want it. The public don't want it, but it's not an important priority.
I don't think the public care, do they?
Well, exactly. But why?
Well, then why is it publicly owned? We've got the BBC. Why does Channel 4 need to be publicly owned? What will change?
Well, why does it need to be privatised? And no one can tell me the answer to that question. And it will take a lot of time and effort to do so. Time and effort, much better spent, as you say, finally producing the energy strategy we've been promised for months, which this government hasn't delivered for the last 12 years. Do something about energy prices, do something about food prices, do something about petrol prices. Why bother with this when if it ain't broke, don't fix it?
Well, lots of people might say it is broke, actually. Well, no, I mean, lots of people, if you watch Channel 4 News, you might think it is broke, actually, in terms of the incredible biases that it shows, which in my view are in breach of Ofcom rules on a daily basis. You've written a statement saying selling off Channel 4 is to what is likely to be a foreign company is cultural vandalism. Why?
Well, as you say, I think the motives of the government here are clearly about them not actually liking some of the output of Channel 4. That is not what we expect to see in this democratic country that we all live in. We don't like the news coverage, therefore we're going to change its governance and sell it off. It's petty and it's transparent, and it is, I'm afraid, cultural vandalism, because Channel 4, it's a Thatcherite remit, don't forget. This was Margaret Thatcher that set up Channel 4 in order to disrupt and change the kind of creative industries in this country so that small independent production companies were nurtured and had a way into the system, or were able to grow as businesses, and had a remit to do that. It's a very unique and special.
But they can do that. We've got
remit.
loads of different places that small production companies can provide. We can make sure the BBC hires people from independent. What I just don't understand. What do we think is going to happen? Why do we think that if Channel 4 is sold privately, why do we think the programming will change? I mean, maybe they'll have to do programs that people actually want to watch. That would be a bit mind-blowing for them.
Well, lots of people enjoy Channel 4. Generally, younger people, Julia. So perhaps maybe not yourself.
Ouch!
We all like a bit of location, don't we? But look, I think seriously, Channel 4, all the industry experts will tell you the most likely buyers will in fact be the US big streaming companies who want that position on the channel. They want.
So what's wrong with that? Loads of people happily pay £10 a month to watch Netflix. What's the big deal?
So let me just finish the point. So of course they won't have the remit to invest in British-made programmes for British audiences. They will seek economies of scales. They will be bringing in the productions and the programming that they're already making on Netflix or on Amazon or elsewhere. And so we will see a loss of investment, a loss of creative output for British audience, British-made products for British-made audiences. And I just don't think that's a good thing. And as you say, why bother? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I didn't say that. You said that.
Good talk.
Hot talk. Bold talk. Talk Radio.
Listen on your smart speaker.
Watch it live on your smart TV.
The world headquarters of common sense.
Talk Radio.